Erica, thank you for that forecast. New tonight, a group is offering a free virtual information session as part of an effort to motivate people to become U.S. citizens. KION's Jonathan Sarabia spoke with the group and an immigration attorney about the benefits of becoming a citizen.
USCIS began different events where people can learn about their different programs, including the process of naturalization. But due to the pandemic, they had no choice but to go virtual in order to continue their effort.
We found a better way and a way that we can do it, and it turned out to be a way that makes it more attractive, more appealing, more private, more accessible to the people who we serve, the immigrants.
Each month, USCIS has different virtual information sessions in 3 different languages: English, Spanish, and Korean. But they're also looking for more people to present in other languages. This year, USCIS naturalized 808,000 people, and there are 9 million people with permanent residency that could become U.S. citizens. Immigration attorney Ariana Renteria Torres says becoming a U.S. citizen provides a sense of security.
I don't have to look over my shoulder or be fearful that one day the laws are going to change and now they're going to limit my stay in the United States, so they're going to take away my residency card.
But Torres says there are various reasons why thousands of people decide to stay as residents for several years. This includes the civics test and not being fully informed.
I think what is needed is that communication that comes from well-known legal sources that inform the community what are the steps that they need to take, so they take them properly, safely, and with comfort.
And with these virtual information sessions, USCIS hopes that more people can be informed and become U.S. citizens.
We hold these sessions so that we can help people understand the good things that immigration law has in store for them. We want them to make an educated choice.
Jonathan Sarabia, KION News, Channel 546.